Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Following the peace accord that was signed between Governor Simi Fubara and former governor of Rivers State and Minister of the Federal Capital Territory Abuja Nyesom Wike, in which many reasonable analysts have said that Fubara could not have signed that agreement without being pressured. The State Commissioner for Information has spoken, insisting that Fubara was not pressured, that 8-point resolution that Nigerians are complaining about, that Fubara signed it and was comfortable with it and was happy with it, that he didn't protest at all. That's what the Commissioner for Information in Rivers State is saying. He said, I was in that meeting and the governor did not negotiate from the place of weakness. Joe Johnson said. Joe Johnson said that Governor Simi Fubara did not sign the peace agreement with his predecessor, Nyesom Wike, under duress at the presidential villa in Abuja on Monday. He made this assertion when he was speaking with the Chinese television in their program called Lunchtime Politics Program. And he said, I was in the meeting and the governor did not negotiate from the place of weakness. There was no pressure from anywhere. When people disagree, they come to the round table and settle. He said that there is nothing to doubt. There is nothing to doubt about the agreement. We have gone beyond the issue as to who signed and who didn't sign, Johnson said. When asked whether the governor signed the peace agreement, he said for the governor, no price is too much to pay for peace. He went on to say that the Bible that we profess says we should pursue peace with all men at all costs. Mr. Governor is a stickler for rules, and if His Excellency, the President, has intervened, he, Fubara, is not a man of perfidy. He will not say something and do the other. In the next couple of hours, I will be unveiling some of the approvals His Excellency has already given as an indication that he is prepared for peace. It is part of the process to show that we are committed to it, Johnson said. Now, this statement is Johnson, the Commissioner for Information, justifying the fact that the governor signed with his full chest, so to say, in local parlance, that he was not under duress. He said there was nothing like being pressured or under duress in the signing that he was there. Well, let us look at the definition of duress as explained by Black's Law Dictionary before we go further on this matter. According to Black's Law Dictionary, duress, duress is a threat of harm made to compel someone to do something against their will or judgment, especially a wrongful threat made by one person to compel a manifestation of seeming assent by another person to a transaction without real volition. I don't know what the Commissioner of Information Johnson is really talking about, that he didn't see the governor being pressured, that the governor was happy to sign that 8-point resolution without being pressured. Perhaps for him, to the commissioner, and to Fubara himself, because they didn't put a gun on his head to sign, means that it was not under duress, means that he was not pressured. Is that what he wants Nigerians to believe? That a sitting governor will sit down with his full chest, with his full mind, and sign away his executive powers as he did in that meeting at the presidential villa. Several other Nigerians, reputable Nigerians, have also come to the conclusion that Fubara could not have signed that agreement with his full chest, that Fubara could not have done that without being intimidated by the presence of the people there. By Edwin Clark, the leader of the Ijaw Nation, lamented this much too. Taking into consideration that among the crowd that went to that meeting, the loyalists, Fubara and his loyalists, they were outnumbered. There were no people of strength on his side that could be able to talk through to power there. Peter Odile was there, but Peter Odile was not there for Fubara. He was there for Nyesom Wike. Several other people, no person of weight like Edwin Clark was there to give support to Fubara. Most of the people in that meeting were pro Nyesom Wike. But that is not enough to convince the commissioner and the governor himself that what happened was against their interest. But even if they don't know it, the fact remains that the 8-point agenda were all against them. The 8-point agenda, the 8-point resolution were all against Fubara, the sitting governor. And he signed it. And the Commissioner of Education, who speaks for the governor, wants the world to believe that he signed that resolution, knowing fully well what he was doing. Why should he be the one to sacrifice for peace? Why should Fubara be the one to sacrifice for peace. Sacrifice for peace instead of protecting the Constitution that he swore to uphold. Why shouldn't Nyesom Wike be the one to sacrifice for peace? And people they are talking, the governor himself, the governor is talking because this man speaks on his behalf. And even the governor said the same thing when he attended the convocation of a university with Peter Odele. He said similar thing. The governor said that there's no price big enough that cannot be paid, that he cannot pay for peace. So why should he be the only one that could be able to pay the price for peace? Why can't Nyesom Wike pay the price for peace? Why can't Nyesom Wike be the one to pay the price for peace? The truth remains that he was intimidated, but they don't want to admit that he was intimidated. But one day he will be forced to tell Rivers people how he signed away his powers as governor, because they took away his power to change his cabinet. Fubara cannot pretend that he didn't know, but that by the resolution that he signed, he can't even change his cabinet without the approval of Nyesom Wike. Because the way they ordered him that the commissioner that resigned shall return back, it means he can't sack them ever again without authorization. If he doesn't know that no man can give away his powers like that without being pressured, the world knows, Nigerians know that it's not possible for any reasonable governor to sign away his executive powers to be able to hire and fire, all in the name of peace. And he's telling people that no price is too much to pay for peace. But why is it that some price are too much? For Nyesom Wike to pay for peace in Rivers State. Why should he be the governor that will sacrifice for peace in Rivers State? The governor has the support of the people. He has the support of the elders. He has the support of the Ijaw Nation. Why should he be the one that will take all the beating just for peace? Of course, he may not have told us what is really the issue, how they pressured him, but Nigerians are no kids. They know that no man will sign away his authority without something compelling him to do so. Some unwritten and unseen forces. No man can give away his powers the way that Fubara gave away his, without being intimidated, without being pressured. The idea that he was not intimidated is nobody will believe that. No reasonable person will believe that. An agreement in which he was not allowed even to dissolve local government council. That is one area that all governors in Nigeria exercise authority. But somebody told told Fubara, sign that you cannot dissolve local government council. And he signed. And you want the people to believe that you didn't sign it under duress. Sometimes it's better to keep silent than to talk about some issues. This matter should have been handled better by the Commissioner of Information of Rivers State and the governor himself. When he was at that convocation with Peter Odele, there was no need for him to talk about that there is no price he cannot pay for peace. There was no need for that. It was all those kind of things that people begin to look at and say, look, what is this man talking about? He could have kept quiet since they have signed it. But for him to claim that he did it just for the interest of the state is not acceptable to most people. Many people believe, most people believe that he did not sign that agreement with his full chest, that he was pressured to sign it. And that pressure they don't have to put a gun on his head for everybody in the meeting to know. But if you look at the setting of the villa itself, and you are coming in a place where most of the people there are for Nyesom Wike, including the president, there is no way the governor can claim that he was not intimidated, that with the people he saw there, that he was able to have the courage to point out some issues and say, no, this thing cannot fly. These resolutions cannot fly because it erodes the powers that the Constitution conferred on me as governor of the state. He cannot claim that he was not intimidated. Nobody will believe that. No reasonable person will believe that after going through the 8-point resolutions of that meeting and the agreement. However, what we can say is that as now, Nyesom Wike has won round 1. Will there be round 2 where Fubara will be able to assert himself? That's a story for another day. Thank you for being part of this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.